Hi guys, welcome to N2D Numbers Tradition. So in this session today we are going to see about decision making under uncertainty. So when you look at the situations which are very uncertain, say for example when you look at COVID-19, so situations are very uncertain. So in such kind of scenarios, how we are going to make decisions. So here we have multiple number of methods so that we can take decisions out of it. The first one is maximum criterion. So maximum criterion is a pessimistic way of approach in which you'll be selecting the uh, best out of the worst. Okay, so you'll be selecting the least profitable business. In that, what is the best outcome that I can get? That is what you will select when you go with the maximum criterion. So your uh, way of approach would be very pessimistic. And the second one is mini-max criterion, so in which it is a kind of optimistic one. So you'll be selecting the maximum profitable business or maximum profitable industry in which you will select a minimum profitable business. Okay, so that is an optimistic way of looking at any decisions. And the third one is maxi-max criterion. Here it is very optimistic. He'll be looking at a best outcome in the best industry. So that is what a maxi-max criterion. So it is very optimistic way of looking at. And the next one is Laplace criterion, where we will be bringing in the probability into the picture and selecting or making decisions suitable. The next one is Hurwitz's alpha criterion. So we will be going with small formula to understand what or how we are going to make decisions. And the next one is a regret criterion. So here again we will be using a small methodology to understand how we make decisions out of regret criterion. So these are the 6 different criterions we use in order to take decisions when it is coming for decision making under uncertainty. So let us jump into the problem. So here we have a problem. A manufacturer of new detergent powder consisting of 3 varieties, namely super, fine and glow, has to decide the appropriate variety of detergent to be launched on the basis of following estimates. Payoff. So we have the payoffs. We have 3 different soaps. They have to make decisions out of it. So the 3 varieties are super, fine and glow. Estimated level of sales is given. So we have 50,000 as estimate, out of which we have payoff for superb is 45, fine is 60 and glow is 75, and 25,000 is another expected level, out of which 30 is a payoff for super, 45 is a payoff for fine and 50 is for glow, same as like we have it for 15,000. And we need to apply all these methods and find out what is the best decision that we can take it. Let's do how. So the first method is maximum criterion. So as I told you, maximum criterion is more of a pessimistic way of looking at things. So here we have the estimated sales and the payoffs. So now we have to look at this maxi-min criterion. So maxi-min. So what you need to do is, first you need to find out the minimum estimated sales, out of which what is the maximum payoff. Okay, so if we find that, then we can find out what is the best decision that we can take when it is maxi-min. So first thing is, we have to find out the minimum estimated sales. After finding that minimum, then we need to find out what is the payoff. Okay, so in this, the minimum estimated sale is 50,000, 25,000 and 15,000. So in that, the minimum is 15,000. So this is your minimum. Okay, so now in this minimum, you need to find out what is the maximum payoff. Okay, so 10, 15 and 20. So 20 is the max. Okay, so as per maxi-min, superb is what you need to select. Okay, so because the payoff is here, so superb is what you need to select. This is maxi-min. Next one what we are going to see is Maxi Max. So this is a very optimistic way of looking at things. So Maxi Max, so first we have to find out the maximum of estimated sales level, out of which what is the maximum payoff. That is what we need to find out. So 50, 25,000 and 15,000. 50 is the maximum estimated sales. So in this, which is the highest payoff, 45, 60 and 75. The highest payoff is 75. So 75 belongs to Glow. So as per Maxi Max, the company has to take decision as Glow. Okay, so this is a decision that we need to take based on Maxi Max. The next one is we need to find out the Mini Max. So Mini Max means it is a kind of a optimistic way again. So first we need to find out the max, next we need to find out the minimum. Okay, so max is the estimated sales and minimum is the minimum payoff in maximum sales. So first we need to find out the maximum. So 50,000, 25,000 and 15,000. The maximum is 50,000. So max. In this best, what is the worst outcome? So the best is 50,000. In this best, what is the worst outcome? So worst outcome, that is the minimum, is 45. So we have 45, 60 and 75. So 45 is the minimum. So it belongs to Superb. So as per Mini Max, the selection is Superb. The next one what we are going to see is Laplace criterion. So Laplace criterion, as I told, we are going to give equal probability for each soaps to be selected. So here we have 3 soaps. So equal probability is going to be 1/3 for each type of soap. Okay. So 1/3 is going to be the probability for Superb selection, and Fine selection it is 1/3 again, in Glow it is 1/3 again. Okay, so now what you need to do is you have to multiply the probability with the payoffs of each and everything. So it is going to be like 45 into 1/3, which is going to be divided by 3, plus 30 divided by 3 plus 20 divided by 3, and it is going to be 60 divided by 3 plus 45 divided by 3 plus 15 divided by 3. Same way for this also, it is going to be 75 divided by 3 plus 50 divided by 3 plus 10 divided by 3. So the values are going to be 95 by 3, and for Fine it is 120 divided by 3, and for Glow it is going to be 135 divided by 3. So finally we will get the values like Superb 95 divided by 3, Fine 120 divided by 3, Glow 135 divided by 3. So finally we will get the values 131.667, 40, 45. So out of which you need to select the maximum. So the maximum is 45. Okay, we need to select the maximum. Maximum is 45. So as per Laplace criterion, we have to select Glow. So the next one is Hurwitz criterion. So Hurwitz criterion, we have to find out the alpha. So alpha is already given in the question, which is going to be 0.55, and the alpha value can be between 0 to 1. So here we have a formula which is di, which is equals to alpha into mi, that is capital Mi, plus 1 minus alpha into small mi. So what is capital Mi is maximum payoff, and small mi is minimum payoff. So we have in the question, we have 3 different soaps. So we have payoff for each soaps. So in this you have to find out the maximum payoff and minimum payoff for each soaps. Then you have to substitute in this formula. Then you have to find out for D1, that is your Superb, D2 is your Fine, and D3 is your Glow. Okay, so for this you have to substitute in this formula. So first let us find out what is the maximum. So in superb, the maximum, that is your capital MI, is 45, and small mi, that is your smallest, is 20. So 45, 30 and 20, the maximum is 45 and 20 is the minimum. So we are going to substitute in the formula. So this is the formula we have. So alpha is 0.55 into the maximum is 45 plus 1 minus alpha, so 1 minus 0.55 into the minimum payoff is 20. Okay, so the minimum payoff is 20. So finally we'll get the answer as 33.75. So again we have to substitute in the same formula for D2. So for D2, 0.55, that is your alpha. So the highest is 60 and the lowest is 15. Okay, so highest is 60 plus 1 minus alpha 0.55 multiplied with 15. So finally we will get the answer as 39.75, and we have to do it for D3 as well. So D3, the minimum is 10 and the maximum is 75. So 75 plus 1 minus alpha 0.55 and the least value is 10. So finally we'll get the answer as 45.75. Okay, so among these three values you need to select the maximum value. The maximum value is 45.75. So finally when it is coming for your Hurwitz criterion, D3 is the one. So D3 is low. Okay, so as per your Hurwitz criterion, the decision is going to be glow. So the next one is regret criterion. So in regret criterion, what we need to do is we have to check in each category of detergents which is the lowest payoff. The lowest payoff is 20 here. So with 20 you need to subtract with all the other payoffs. So same way you have to do it for all the detergents. So now we have superb. So superb, the minimum payoff is 20. You have to subtract with all. So 45 minus 20, which is going to be 25. So next one it is going to be 10. So next one it is going to be 0, and for the next one the minimum is 15. So you have to subtract with 60 and 45 and 15. So it is going to be 45 here, 30 here and 0. And the next one, the minimum payoff is 10. So it is going to be 65, 40 and 0. Okay, so now we have found out the minimum payoffs. So now what we need to do is we need to find out the maximum in these. Okay, so 25, 10 and 0. The maximum value is 25. Same way here also 45, 30 and 0. So the maximum value is 45 and here it is 60. In this you need to find out the minimum value. The minimum value is 25. So as per regret criterion, so we need to select the so-called superb. So this is as per regret criterion. So each and every criterion will give us a different answers. So let us meet you in another video. See you. Bye.